Hey everybody, welcome back to my fall garden. So it's been about 10 days since I did an update. So let's get out here and see what is growing on. And so the first thing is these seedlings. I planted these 10 days ago inside. So I brought them out this morning just to give them a little bit extra sunlight, and they are have really sprouted up and are really growing well. So I have some butter crunch lettuce. I have some collards that's growing. Then I have kale that's growing right here, and then I have another lettuce that seeds that I planted right here, but they haven't started sprouting yet. But I'm happy and excited about the growth, how they're progressing. So these are some seedlings that I started inside, and they're growing pretty good. So let's go over here to see how everything is growing. All right. So as you can see right here, these are the turnips. So I am going to first I'm gonna give everything a little bit of water, and then I'm gonna spray them with some neem oil, because I can see where some of the little critters out here started doing a little bit nibbling. So I'm gonna spray them with some neem and castor oil mix. This is a 32-ounce jar, so I have like a teaspoon of neem oil and a 1.5 teaspoon of castor oil here. Just give them a good little spray, because the critters are having their way, you know. You got these critters out here, and you know, last year they ate really well, but this year they're not gonna eat more than me. All right, so over here we have our peppers and the tomatoes, and oh my God, I'm excited. Look at the banana peppers are growing in very well. We got banana peppers growing, yay, 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 yay. So I'm excited about that. We got the banana peppers going in, and then let's look up in here. I'm gonna trim them up some, trim away some of the dead leaves, but we got the banana peppers that are growing, so I'm excited. And then over here we have the ornament peppers that were planted, and those were transplanted in as well, but those are growing really well, so I'm excited. Got a banana pepper growing, so that is a good thing. So excited about that. And looks like we have another one. Oh, I broke it off. We had another one growing, but I accidentally broke it off. So I'm gonna eat this banana pepper today. And then the jalapenos haven't, started producing any fruit yet, but it's okay. I have high hopes. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not a banana pepper. Actually, I accidentally broke off a serrano pepper. So this is a serrano pepper, but it's okay. So let's look over here at the tomato plant. I'm so excited because I see tomatoes. So growing, you see right there, we got some tomatoes growing. Yay, we got tomatoes growing. I've seen a lot of them growing on here. Let's look over here. I've seen a lot of tomatoes growing, so I'm excited. I was wondering if they were gonna start producing fruit, but they are. So if you look, let me zoom out some. All right, so we got some growing over in here as well. So we got tomatoes growing over in here as well. So we have a lot of tomatoes that are producing fruit and growing. I see some up in there that are growing, and so I see tomatoes that are growing everywhere. So I'm excited. I'm so excited that we got tomatoes growing. So if you can look right there, you see some more tomatoes. You look up in there, you see more tomatoes growing. So I'm excited that we got tomatoes growing. Yay. All right, so we got tomatoes growing. And look over here at the cucumber plant. Look how big it has grown in the last 2 weeks. If you look, it's just growing up the tomato cage that I'm using as a trellis. But if you look and see how big it has grown from where it started, oh my goodness, it's growing big, and look like we got some cucumbers that's getting ready to produce. Look like we got one right there that's coming out. So I'm also going to cut away some of these dead leaves at the bottom. There goes some flowers that are blooming. And so I'm excited. I am looking forward to a great fall harvest. And I am super, super excited. And this thing is really growing well. It is trellising big. And so then we have our beans over here. And the beans are growing well as well. I'm also going to spray the beans with a little bit of the neem oil as well as a deterrent. Because if you can see, the critters are, you know, some of the leaves are, you know, they just having their way. I'm going to spray those as well. And so the kale that I planted out here, it hasn't grew right here in this section. But what I'm going to do is put the transplants out here in a couple of more weeks once they get big enough. And then the spinach is still growing. You know, it's growing slow, but it is growing. So we got the spinach growing in as well. And then over here, we have a mint plant that I put in. So this is a Mexican mint plant. This mint tastes so good and it smells so good. It actually kind of tastes like lint and licorice as well. And so then we have right here, we have our thyme, we have our oregano, we have our basil. It has flowers producing on it. So I think I'm gonna, yeah, our basil has flowers. And then over here, yeah, it's really growing. But over here we have some cilantro that's growing. So I planted some cilantro seeds and they are growing. So with this basil, I think I may cut some of the flowers off because I'm not sure. It's my first time just really growing basil. I'm not sure if I should let it flower or what. But I'll do a little research on it. If you have any ideas or anything, just let me know. But yeah, that's the basil. And then over here, we have, and it looks like they're getting ate up as well. So I'm gonna have to spray over here. We had our Brussels sprouts, and looks like the leaves are getting really ate up. So I'm gonna spray these as well. And then right here we have broccoli, and then we have cabbage growing. So I'm gonna take some of the cabbage out and transport to some little buckets, give them a little bit more room to grow. But I'm just excited about them growing. And then over here, let's look. The last time I came out, the parsnips haven't started growing yet, but look here, we got some parsnips that are growing. Oh my God, we got several parsnips that are growing, so I'm excited about them. The carrots are still growing in as well. I just wanted to try to grow them in these grow bags. Probably should have put a little bit more dirt in there, so they're gonna be small. And then we have some radishes growing here, but we're gonna plant some more as well. But overall, I'm excited about my fall garden, how everything is coming along and how everything is growing. Again, I'm new to garden. You know, I only been gardening 2 years. So if anyone has any, you know, ideas, anything you can help me with, you know, I'm growing as I grow. All right, before I forget, I forgot to tell you guys that I bought 2 trees. So I have a lime tree that I bought, and I also bought a lemon tree from Home Depot. So I am so excited about these trees. If anyone has any growing tips, anything that you can share with me on these trees, please let me know, because this will be my first time with these trees. It says that they can grow inside the containers for 2 to 3 years, but I do have some bigger containers that I can transport them to. So anything, if you have any tips or anything, please let me know, because again, I am growing as I grow. Well, all right, guys, thank you once again for joining me on my journey in my fall garden. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Help us reach over 500 subscribers. Like our post, share it with someone. Help us grow as we grow. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful, amazing day. Be blessed.